Alright, today is day 15, and the lesson today is just patience. There is this verse by Lao Tzu, and it says, "Do you have the patience to wait till the mud settles and the water is clear? Can you remain unmoving till the right action arises by itself?" And I think there's something really powerful in life, having patience in the regards to knowing that there will be an answer, but being okay to sit in the uncomfortable of the unknowing. Whether it's having the patience to steward yourself through a specific activity that you're not as familiar with, or if it's patience when it comes to other situations in life that may not be easily resolved outside of just the physical. And so there's something about the fruit of patience. It says, like, you have to learn to endure and embrace a level of suffering to be mature enough to receive the fruit of your labor. Now that sounds like a proverb. It might be. But there's something that I've been having to do for myself this past year especially, is just have patience with my process as to how things unfold. In my mind, I imagine that I just want everything in life. I want every aspect of life, and I want it all right now. But the reality is, would I have the capacity to hold all of the type of life I want right now? And so the reality is, I'm being stretched every day to be that person and to build that type of life. But the thing is, like, if I got everything that I ever asked for here today, would I be a good steward of it? Would I feel capable of stepping into those roles, of having that life, of having that schedule? So, I don't know, there's something really powerful in knowing that patience is meant to grow you. It's meant to move you forward in a way that's like, well, I'm not an expert in this yet, but I'm gonna choose to every day show up and do this. Here I am, doing this video and sharing whatever I'm learning from the day and figuring out my journey to financial freedom, and eventually I'll show you my life as a life enthusiast and how that looks like. And so I have to be patient with myself here today, knowing that there's days that it's hard to do this. A lot of times I record these later at night. It's closer to midnight. It's 11:52. And the thing is, can I be a little bit more disciplined in how I set this up? And for sure. But I'm gonna have patience with myself, knowing that I'm working out the kinks and I'm figuring out what works for me. And there's gonna be plenty of times that I fall, plenty of times that it's just not gonna feel like my best work. But the thing is, choosing to be proud of yourself, even though from the outside it looks like a failure. No, I chose to be courageous enough to try something new. I chose to be courageous enough to get out of my comfort zone, to be persistent, to show up, even though I know this makes me susceptible to judgment, even though this makes me susceptible to whatever else is out there. But at the end of the day, I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing this to share my truth with you, because I know if there's gonna be people that resonate with this. And so I've done a lot of work over a decade in my self-transformation journey. I became Joy. That was a transformation. I've been on a spiritual journey, honestly, for a really long time, over a decade. And so just something for the people that are new to that experience and wanting to experience self in a higher way. I would love to share that candidly, because the reality is, like, they say a millionaire is never gonna make fun of someone that wants to start a business. A fit person's never gonna make fun of a person that wants to get fit. As someone that has experienced certain levels of life, they're not gonna judge you for wanting to get to know more about yourself and your self-discovery journey. Like, why not just share what we know? Because at the end of the day, all we have is our body and voice. And so if that's the case, what we do with our body and voice is really all the legacy we have. And to steward that well, to steward how we show up, to steward our inner dialogue and our energy in regards to how we offer our gifts to people. That's all we really have at the end of the day, and even then it's just borrowed. So, patience is a virtue. I'm sure there's more to that quote. If that is, I feel like there's more to that. But